welcome back to another video. For those of you who are new, my name is Jolene, and today we are going to get prepped for Shelftember. For those of you who do not know what that is, it's essentially a challenge that was put on by Jordan Page, who is encouraging people to use what they have on hand. Now, this is something I typically do every year anyway. I usually do it every 6 months, and I haven't done it at all this year. So my deep freezer and the freezer and my smaller one in the kitchen are a disaster, and they're filled to the brim of what I don't even know. That's why we have to make a list. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the list. But before we do, I just wanted to give you a few reasons why people might want to do this. September is the first month for a lot of you for school, or the second if you live in other places, but it really is just the start of the holidays and the start of a busy season, at least for us. I know we get really busy once school starts here. For us is in September. And everything just kind of, I don't know, I find like I don't have a lot of time to do a lot of projects or a lot of deep cleaning or a lot of, I like to get prepped for everything. And a big part of that is going through my refrigerator, my freezers, my pantry, and organizing everything, going through and seeing what I have. I can't put Thanksgiving turkey in a freezer if it's completely full, essentially. So, but another, besides just getting organized and using what you have on hand, which, is a really great way to rotate through your food, but people do it to save money. They do it if they have like a savings goal, or they have expenses coming up. The holidays can get expensive. There's just a million different reasons why people would want to do the Shelftember challenge. Me personally, I really need to clean out my freezers. So I spend about $200 a week on food. We get paid twice a month, so sometimes it's like 2.5 weeks. So I want to go ahead and use up the things that I have, and I'm going to save the grocery money essentially. And I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, but I think I'm just going to stick it in my holiday account for presents and other holiday things. People don't, when they think of holiday spending, they only think of buying people presents, but they don't really think of experiences in their expenses, like getting a Christmas tree. We go to a farm, it gets pretty expensive to do it that way. Or maybe you go on the steam train tours, or maybe you like to go snowboarding. Maybe you need new snow gear. Maybe you want to go on a trip. Maybe you want to do extra holiday baking. I mean, there's just a million different things that people do, buying decor and that sort of thing, that can be really expensive. And if you haven't budgeted for it, then it can get out of control. You can go into debt, etc. So we spend $200 a week, so roughly $800 a month. And the challenge suggests that you spend $25 a week supplementing what you need. So for myself, I would save $175 a week. So that would be a really great chunk to throw $700 into a holiday account and not have to think about it. So that's what we're going to do. And the $25 too, some people use it for non-consumables or consumables. I'm actually stocked on things like pull-ups and toilet paper and dishwasher soap and that sort of thing. The only thing I will have to buy is cat food, but I'm not going to actually include that because that comes out of a different budget for us. So $25 will be strictly for food. Yeah, so what you should do is this is what I'm going to do. I suggest you do it too. I'm going to make a running list. So I have here pantry items, freezer. So I just have like freezer, refrigerator, and then I have like my deep freezer items. And I'm just gonna basically write everything down that I have on hand. I'm going to also put it into a Word document, alphabetize it, and print it out. And then I can just like handwrite things in as I buy them if I have it left over from my little mini grocery shoppings. And I'm doing this because it's a lot easier to find. But then I can also do my own just meal ideas. So based on the things that I'm writing down, I'm going to write down some meal ideas, and that will take up most or all of what I have on hand. And then I'll just need to grab things to supplement, like maybe shredded cheese, or I don't know, milk. My daughter drinks almond milk. I will have to buy that every week. Things like that. And I do have some food allergies and food sensitivities I do have to take into account. For those of you that may have those as well, or something like a celiac disease or anything that requires you to buy things that are a lot more expensive, gluten-free bread is not cheap. We've had to do it before. My son used to have a wheat allergy, and yeah, so in those instances, she actually suggests that you can bump it up to $50 a week if you need to. You know, this shouldn't be impossible, but it should definitely be a challenge. So I'm going to do 25. The thing that sucks about 25 is that I can't do grocery delivery. So I will have to go in to do my grocery shopping if I do that. So that's the only part I don't like, but it's only 4 weeks. I can do 4 grocery shopping trips. I can do it, I think. The minimum for my grocery delivery is 35. Plus there's tax, plus there's tip. I don't pay a delivery fee because I have a membership, but that'll be interesting to do. I'm going to basically clean out my grocery refrigerator and freezer and see what I have and go ahead and write it down. And I'll just kind of like speed it up for you guys. You guys can see a little bit of it. You probably don't want to watch the whole thing. And then we'll go through and find some meals so that I can go ahead and do my grocery shopping. I do want to say really quick, if you're going through your inventory, make sure you're throwing out the things that you're not going to use, because you don't want to count that in the items that you're wanting to use. You know what I mean?
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights.
And so now I'm just going to go ahead and do the exact same thing to my freezer. Give you a little look. Yeah, it's got quite a bit of stuff in here. As you can see, most of it, it's a freaking disaster. And it also needs to be cleaned. So take all your stuff out and clean it up, folks.
I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Alright, can we appreciate how much freaking food that there is that I didn't realize I had? Also, can we appreciate that I found all 7,200 of these that I was missing, or thought I was missing, for lunch boxes. And my freezer is clean. I don't know if it's been this clean in like 2 years. I don't know. I gotta document it, or it didn't happen. So I have written everything down. I had a lot more than I thought. So there's this, and then my refrigerator items. It looked bare in there, but there's actually a lot. Even write down your condiments, like your chili sauce and your ketchup. I'm also, for pantry items, that's going to be next. We're going to go look at my pantry. I'm also including things that are in here, but I am not including my spice drawer. Let's see my spice drawer. It's embarrassing. I'm going to show you. Yeah, I know it's bad. It was organized and pretty. In fact, everything used to be in mason jars, labeled, but now it's a disaster of, well, disastrous proportions. Also, I'm going to put down, so here's the thing. Things that I don't have to pay for that I'm going to be getting on a weekly basis. Oh, I shut that freezer. Wasting electricity anyway. I get a CSA box, Community Supported Agriculture is what it stands for, and I get a CSA box every Wednesday. I'm going to write down what we'll be getting this week. They just came out with the list yesterday, and I also garden, as you know, and so I have quite a bit of harvest. going on. Let's see, I'll insert a picture here. And then I also have things like, I just bought some garlic off a friend a couple weeks ago. All my little things that I did. And that's right, I still haven't processed my zucchini. Still. That's gonna be another video. I need to get motivated to do these things, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me. So, yeah, we're gonna process it together. That's gonna be in another video. So, oh, I know this looks weird. Some are going to a friend, and some I'm going to do I'm talking about the milk things here. I'm going to do this DIY project that's going to hopefully heat up my greenhouse a little bit, as long as it's above freezing, so I can use the greenhouse this year to grow things unlike I was able to last year. So we'll see how that goes. Again, I'll take you with me to do it. But yeah, let's go get into the pantry. I'm gonna write down the items in my cabinet first, and then we're gonna go check out the pantry, and then we'll do the big freeze. Whew, and then we can sit down and take a coffee break. This is the pantry. It's in its own little room. Very bizarre layout because, you know, my pantry is actually decently stocked. I try, although I feel like it's pantry items. So, you know how you say, I have nothing to make? You mean like nothing quick to make? Because I obviously have canned items and dry items and whatever, some extra condiments, but none of it's easy. It's also I have to make from scratch. So that is another thing that this challenge is providing me, is the, I'd say opportunity, but it might be a little painful at first, to do things from scratch. So not only can I use up the ingredients that I need to rotate out, but also to make healthier items. And it is feeling like fall. Today I woke up, it was 44 degrees. It was like 64 in my house. It was so cold. The kids were like, oh, it's so cold. Feels good to me. So I run hot. So, yeah, we're gonna write all this down, and then we're gonna go to the big freeze.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down.
Yeah, okay, that was not nearly as much fun as I thought it would be. I like to make lists, but it's kind of ridiculous. I'm now in my garage, which is why it's echoey. I'm hoping that the little voice filter thingy on my phone will help. I'm just now realizing I need to go grab a table so I can put all of the food from the deep freezer onto the table, because I don't want to put it on the floor. But if you guys want to see what it looks like so far in here, wait, let me see if I can, nope, can't. Okay, we'll just do a little, it's our water heater, not exciting. Door to the back, our freezer, that's our little freezer we got at Costco. So we've been redoing this space into a gym, and my husband did so cool on this. So he's never drywalled before. He did amazing figuring this out. So can you not tell like how old of a house this is? Yeah, so he put the trim in, and he's gonna paint it all black. And then our gym equipment is going in. So I am really excited about that. So let's go grab a table, shall we? Okay, now we're on to the big deep freezer. Grab a table in, grab the big one. Because I know that there's a bunch of stuff in here. I'm tired, I don't want to do any more of this. I always bite off more than I can chew at any one time. We're doing it. Okay, put you guys over here. Oh, I guess I should show you the inside of it. I mean, it's pretty packed full of crap.
In our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes.
Did we have bacon or didn't we have bacon? We did. We did have bacon. It was hiding at the very bottom of the freezer. I always say I don't have things to make things. I obviously do. This is why Shelftember is such a great challenge. because you have food. Oh yes, you do. You do not have to like go out and buy a whole bunch of stuff and do a full grocery shopping every week. I clearly didn't need to do that, yet I was doing it, you know. Okay. I'm tired. It took way more out of me than I thought. I know it sounds silly. I have POTS, so I get like, you hear me sounding like winded, yeah, that's just, I can walk across my house and get winded. It's just a thing that my body does. So I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna find out what I'm going to get for my CSA this week and keep a running list. I'll put it under the refrigerator. So I just want to show you guys refrigerator, deep freeze. Oh, whoops, I guess I'm going kind of backwards. Regular freezer items, and this back and front is the pantry. When I look at this list, like all these lists, I can't believe that I thought I had nothing to feed my people. It looks so silly because obviously I have a lot of food, and why would I think that I didn't? Anyway, just goes to show you that you have more food than you think. May look bare or like you don't have enough to do something with, but you really do. But yeah, so I feel like the challenge isn't going to be crazy hard for me. I'm going to try to do, I want to try and do less than the 25. I don't think that's going to happen because I want to include tax. But yeah, so I'm just going to write down my CSA box. I'm getting corn, as if I need more corn. I have so much corn, but I could also freeze it, so that's fine. Corn, and then cucumbers, rainbow chard, and garlic. It's kind of funny because this is all stuff that I have a lot of already. That's okay. Carrots, and then tomatoes. And it says I'll either get slicing or cherry in the reverse. And this is something I've prepaid for at the beginning of the season. I only have a few more weeks left. And yeah, you just like prepay it for the whole season, and every week you get a box. I go down to their farm and get it. It's only like 10 minutes from me. So yep, so I will grab that tomorrow, and then I will throw that into the mix of the things that I have to shop for. So right now I need to find meals, and I already made it easy on myself tonight. I pulled out 2 mason jars full of the, I had a red lentil curry, no, sweet potato lentil curry, something like that. I pulled out the 2 mason jars full of them, and they're defrosting in the refrigerator right now. Yep, so I'm gonna find some recipes. I'll share with you guys what I'm going to do. And then this video is getting long, so basically this video, I just want to show you guys all my prep work that I'm doing for this week. So I'm just gonna go by dates. So tomorrow's the 1st. Hopefully this video is out to you on the 1st. And then on the 8th, I'll put out another one to let you know what my meals are for the week coming up, and to kind of recap how I did the prior week and what I spent, you know, kind of like an accountability thing for myself. Also to show you like how Shelftumber works, and why it's so awesome to do. And, you know, like I said, I do this once or twice a year, but I've never put a cap on the dollars I could spend for the week. I do spend less, but I've never said I can only spend $25 for a week for food to supplement all the stuff I already have. So that's gonna be the challenge part for me. So yep, so let's get going on some of these meals, and then I will share them with you. Yeah, I had to go do gym pickups, so now we're back to doing what I needed to do, which was make a meal plan. So I went ahead and made a meal plan. I made one for tonight, which I already told you was going to be the sweet potato curry. And yeah, I'll just read off. I just basically just wrote them all here. This is not in any particular order. I just wrote the dates because that way I knew I had enough meals. The goal is to do it the 1st through the 7th, so 7 meals. And the 8th, I will start over making a new one, although I did go ahead and put the 8th just as pizza night because I did have those 2 frozen pizzas, and that's the first day of school. My kids are online schooling / homeschooling this year, so but yeah, we're still gonna start with the normal school day that everyone else is doing. So I have orange chicken with broccoli and rice, garlic chicken thighs with sheep ham veggies, and the veggies I'll do like zucchini, broccoli, potatoes, carrots, all those ones that I have a ton of, with corn, because I have a bunch of corn I'm getting that I picked from my garden when I finished harvesting it, and also I'm getting more tomorrow with my CSA. Chicken enchiladas. I actually found I don't have enchilada sauce on me. I could get some. I might get some green sauce. But I did find 2 enchilada packets, like the dry packets. I just snagged them because they were really dirt cheap on sale one time. I've never used them. I forgot I had them until I did pantry inventory. So I think I'm gonna try those. Who am I kidding? My kids are picky. Okay, I'm gonna get 1 can of green sauce and the rest I'm gonna do, because I think the packets are a red sauce. So I'll need the enchilada sauce, tortillas, rice, cheese, chicken salad, and we're gonna do a salad with it. We always do a salad with enchiladas. I don't know why, it's always really good. Beef fajitas, I had that beef in the freezer, so we'll do beef fajitas. Again, I have everything for that. Peppers, no, that's not true, I need onion. Better write that on my list. Onion and green sauce. Okay, and then the 5th one, another great way to do your meals too is to pick some meatless nights. And I have a whole bunch of chickpeas. They're a great substitute for like meat, like whatever you would put in it. Like you could do chickpea fajitas or chickpea curry or chickpea whatever you want to do. I like to like saute them with either some balsamic, or do like a mandarin sauce or anything like that, like soy sauce. I mean, you can saute them in anything and put them in anything. So we're going to do that. So it's going to be a chickpea veggie rice noodle bowl. I like to do the 1 bowl or 1 like skillet kind of things, because then I could hide more things like vegetables in my kids' dinner. So chickpeas, edamame, broccoli, green beans, carrots, all that kind of stuff. And I have a whole bunch of rice noodles that are super delicious that my kids like, and I'll do like a sauce with them and stuff. The other one I have is meatball ziti with salad and corn. I have a bunch of meatballs, so I'm going to cook the meatballs, and then I'm going to kind of like chop them up, like cube them, you know, and then throw them in with some sauce and mix the ziti noodles in with them and bake some cheese on top. And my kids will really like that. And again, salad and corn on the side. We're really consistent on the things that we do for sides. We're really repetitive with things because I have picky eaters. Yeah, picky eaters will, I want them to get nutrition, you know, and Caesar salad is one thing that a couple of my kids will eat consistently. So, and same for corn and yeah, anyway. And then the 7th will be fried rice. So because I have 1 or 2 rice nights, I'm going to just make a whole bunch of it, and I'm going to just fry it up. And I have a bunch of mixed veggies, like the ones with the green beans, pea, carrot mix. I had some of those. I have a whole bunch of eggs, and I've got like butter and all that. So yeah, so that's the meals I'm going to do. I don't want to just focus on dinners because I feel like, well, dinners can be tedious. My kids eat a lot during the day, and they're always wanting to know what's for breakfast, what's for lunch, what's for snack. So I went ahead and also wrote down just all the options that there are. And I think that's good for anyone to be able to do that. Like, you don't have to specifically say, we're having waffles on this day or eggs on this day. You can just put whatever your options are. So for us, we've got waffles, sausage, bacon, scrambled eggs, pancakes, French toast, fruit, yogurt. Those are all the things that we have. Oh, I should put hash browns. Ooh, hash browns. when dad is home on the weekends, every once in a while he'll work, but he likes to make big breakfasts, or he'll do like a skillet. He'll take like chopped potato and eggs and veggies, and like he'll just mix everything up and into like this kind of like skillet bowl, and my kids will like throw ketchup on it and eat it. So yeah, they really like when he does that. And then lunch, PB&J, turkey and cheese sandwiches, leftovers. I have tortellini and some sauce, and then salad for myself. I've been trying to eat more salads with the whole CSA plus gardening, try to get more veggies in. So I personally like that. I like to have a light lunch because I'm usually busy, too busy to like just make a big lunch and sit down and eat it. So I do need some turkey. I don't need any meat items. I just need a few little things to supplement my grocery bill for this week. So what I think I'm going to focus on, because I know I will need meat in the future, I'm going to focus on getting snack items. Yep, let's make the list and see how much it's going to potentially cost me. All right, so this has been a really long video, so we're gonna have to cut it off here. Sorry, it's gonna have to be a quick goodbye because now it's time for an orthodontist appointment. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe, and I reactivated my Instagram blog. It's at Jolene Marie Blog. I'll put it down here at the bottom, and you guys can follow me there for more. I'll post like my dinners and stuff that I do for shelf cooking, shelf timber. So, all right, well, until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.